Let's go on to CDesk.
CDesk is checking for updates.
CDesk is the other
other program.
program that's like one-stop shopping. You can do, it also
Updating
offers
CDesk files.
email and
System update
word
complete. Launching
processing.
CDesk.
Why would most people who are accustomed to their computer programs and services, why would anybody want CDesk or Guide?
Because it hopefully, or they think it will make it easier to use. You have, for instance, on any given day, I'll use Microsoft Word, I'll use Outlook, I'll use the internet browser. That's 3 programs already. This again, as we've said, is one-stop shopping. It doesn't do everything, but it gives you enough. And if you simply need to do these basic tasks and a few more, even advanced tasks,
Which we'll do
such
in a
as
minute.
podcasts and stuff like that, you can still do them, as opposed to having the Microsoft Office suite and an internet browser and who knows what all else, a podcatcher.
Yeah.
It pulls it all together.
And so if you already have most of the basic stuff, this would not be an advantage.
Just
Right.
to answer
Except for
from
the speech recognition.
To answer it from my perspective, I probably would not use this because I think it would actually slow down my performance.
Thank you.
Okay, but for somebody who was not as adept or not as accustomed to using a computer as I, it might be a very viable option.
And tagging on to that, both of these programs were made or developed for use by actual people, and then the developers decided to sell it. Especially in the case of CDesk, the developer created this for his wife, who found the tasks of computer life daunting. And she said, can I just have it all in one place?
Right.
And he did this for her as a labor of love, and then was able to turn around and sell it. And same with Guide. It was created for one of the development team. I think he was having some neurological problems or something, and computing became difficult for him. They said, let's see what we can do, and they came up with Guide.
Yeah.
So again, it's trying to make the computer easier. If you know Word, Excel, PowerPoint, internet browsing, email, all of that, no, you may not necessarily need this. But if you're a newbie, or you just need these lovely features that they offer, absolutely. And then you might even be saving a few dollars too.
Sure.
At $3.95, you're talking about Kurzweil is $1,000. You're getting it here for a scanning program for $3.95. Office is already what, $300-400? So you're saving a little money already. Say again. Thank you so much.
A little more than
Exactly.
that, yeah.
So you when you add up all of the assistive technology and everything you have to put to, that we use on a regular basis, these programs are actually a steal.
Welcome to CDesk. Good evening, Gus. Initializing email.
Yes. Hello.
Okay.
Eh?
So one thing I will say about CDesk is setting up the email was a lot easier.
4. CDesk main menu. Word.
Okay. And just the setup of it was a lot easier. Now, it doesn't offer the level of interactivity that I like with Guide. So I'm back on a menu screen, very similar to what we were looking at in the in Guide. So I can navigate to it by pressing the up and down arrow keys. But one of the features that I really appreciated about Guide is that initially it told me press 1 for email, or press 1 to send and receive, or retrieve, or whatever it is. Press 2 to do this, to write a document. Press 3. This just says Word.
Yeah.
And I know what that means, but a new computer user might not.
Right.
So that's so this one, I think, I'm going to be honest, I think would require a little bit more hand-holding or work with a trainer to be able to use it effectively. Although, once you get it going, it works pretty nicely. So we have mail,
Email.
Word.
Word.
Word is the first option.
Email. Contacts.
Contacts.
Internet. Phone. Reading and scanning. Office.
Reading and scan.
Office, so this one does have spreadsheet capabilities, it has Word document capabilities, but you have to download a product called Open Office, which is a free version of the Microsoft Office, or a free iteration of the Microsoft Office product.
Media and books.
Media and books
Exit C desk.
and exit. So very similar.
Media and book.
I'm gonna lower the volume. That's what I'm gonna do. Since we didn't do it with Guide, I'm gonna go create a document with this.
Reading and phone, internet, contact, email, Word.
And one thing about
Document
CDesk.
body, open.
Okay, thank you, Tom.
Oh,
One thing about this, once you get to, you use the up and down arrows, I think that
Hello.
you'll hear the different letters. So if you want to create a Word document, you can press the letter W. If you want to go to media books, you can press, is it just M or Alt M?
Alt M.
Alt
Yeah.
M and Alt W.
There
So
are
you get to know the
keys,
shortcut keys,
There
yeah.
are shortcut keys for both of these, but they're structured differently.
Right.
Like I said, I think the Guide ones are structured a little bit in a way that's that's easier to understand. But once you get going with this works really nicely too. So I'm gonna type a little message.
Everyone, E. Everyone, I-O-U-R. Enjoy yourselves this evening. G.
Good typing.
Thanks.
Evening. Best. T. Empty line. Best. Empty line. I hope you are enjoying yourselves this evening. Empty line. Hello everyone. Hello everyone. Hello everyone. Hello everyone. Empty
Thank
line.
you.
I hope you are enjoying yourselves this evening. Empty line. Best. Empty line. Goo.
Oh,
Goo.
Go.
I don't know.
Empty line.
Go.
Best. Gus.
There we go. And then if I'm ready to save it, I can just press Shift Tab.
Exit. Email. Print. Save.
I can save
You
that,
save file as
and it asks me, and I'm gonna call it
Cap D.
Demo Center Evening Session,
O. Enter. File saved. Form Word. Document body.
and then I'm good to go. If I want to get out,
Exit.
go to Exit.
Do you want to save this text?
I just-
Choices are yes and no. Open. Form. See desk main menu.
Okay, back to my main menu. It's, again, it doesn't work the same way, whereas the action buttons and the action features are activated with the escape key using Guide. With this particular one, you have to Shift Tab or tab through the screen to find the correct or the appropriate button. As you might have heard, there's there's buttons for editing. There's a spell checker in this. There's an opportunity to yes, definitely you can change the font and things as you're editing. You can print your document if it's attached to a printer, or you can drop it into an email and send an email to whomever you choose to send an email to. Should I send an email?
Email.
Let's
Word.
send an email.
Email.
I'm going to send one to Lynette.
Uh-oh.
Lynette E. Lynette.datum at Barrick H.
Oh,
Lynette.datum at
Datum.
Barrick.Guni Y.
It's
Contact list button.
Ah,
Subject.
subject. Hi, Lynette.
Document body.
I am.
Sending. Inhow. N. Email. From. C desk. KC desk. I. O. U. Get. It. T. Edit. Attachment. New. Send.
Baruch, okay.
Sending email. Email items list.
It's relatively, it's like I said, it's button driven as opposed to menu driven. So you can access the action buttons or the feature buttons by pressing the tab key or the Shift Tab key combination, and that'll allow you to move through different buttons and select them just by pressing either the Enter or the space bar. So your main controllers with this particular product are your up and down arrow keys, your Enter and your space bar, and your Shift key. Shift, right?
And your tab.
And your tab, I'm sorry, your shift and your tab
And
key.
your shift, yes.
And those keys basically allow you to move and access all the buttons and all the features that are available within this particular product. Yes,
It's Windsor.
Hi.
Are there voice control for either of these programs?
Yes.
Like, if you-
Mhm.
For both of them?
yeah, so,
You just have to like have a micro or something with your computer?
correct.
Okay.
The way that the voice control works is you have to, what they recommend is you use what's called a noise canceling microphone,
Okay.
so that it can hear you very clearly, right? So usually those come with headsets, so you have a headset and a microphone, and you're kind of
Yep.
plugged into this thing, and it's just you and your computer.
Yes.
The program guide uses the product Dragon Naturally Speaking, which is a voice recognition software made by Dragon. I think it's a Nuance product, right?
It is.
And then C-Desk uses Microsoft voice recognition, and they call it Peggy.
Oh, great.
How much is the price of this?
You see
This
this?
one is called This one costs $395.
And with voice recognition?
The voice, I haven't been able to get a price point for that because it wasn't listed on their website and we didn't purchase it. But he said that it's kind of like a new thing that they're rolling out. Like it's a very recent thing, and I spoke to the customer service rep, and that's the one thing that I forgot to ask. Good job, Gus. Good job. One thing that before your next question, one thing I do like is for an additional $200, you can actually purchase this and have it be portable, so that you can attach it to any computer and have it work on any computer, any that's running Windows, of course.
Very nice.
You had a question,
Go
Bob?
ahead. Okay. Two questions quickly. In a web, what kind of web browsing capability does it have? By links, headings, and so forth?
Yep.
Yes.
Very
And
similar.
also-
Very similar to what we did with
And
Guide.
do both programs in the web page have a find text feature?
Good question. I don't know. Let's look at it.
Okay. I didn't hear him, but
Word. Email, internet.
and while this is open,
Text area,
I know
address
I'm
bar,
going to use
http/c.
Not even you
Read,
can
web,
You know-
move backward, favorites.
It does have a web links list,
Mhm.
so it has a links list, but I don't see a find. Let me see if we.
Control F.
I'm going to try that. Let me.
Go to home page, address bar, http://adaptivevoice.com/ text area, read window active, image node description. Top of list, image node, link 1, jump to article, link 2, link to American Foundation for the Blind Home.
Okay, so I'm going to try to find Access World on here. I don't know if we're going to be able to do it, but we'll see. It's a good question, though.
Forms are not displayed.
No,
certainly not with Control F.
Forms are displayed.
maybe Alt F. Nope, doesn't seem to. But you can move by forms, it seems.
Yeah.
Yeah, it doesn't seem to have that feature, but
Read page elements.
Okay.
read page element.
Web links list. Move forward. Move backward. Favorites. Go to home page. Address bar. http
Yeah, no, it doesn't.
www.afb.org. Read window active.
Okay,
Address bar. Web.
Okay. Yeah, the web. You want to think like the web capabilities here are going to be very basic, and I was very surprised when I saw that they had the shortcut, the keyboard shortcuts like H and stuff like that. I wasn't expecting it, to be honest with you, because it was just not on my radar. So when I found out that it had it, I was very excited about it, because it really makes a huge difference. It might be a very viable option for individuals who find JAWS
Yeah.
a little bit difficult to manage, or even a lot difficult to manage.
Correct.
So that's one of the reasons for this program. It's not, just for the newbie. It
No.
could be for the old bee who
That's
who is not thrilled with the way their technology is working for
I want
them.
to add to that.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. Guys.
No worries, please.
A lot of people have trouble, especially low vision people, and then trying to navigate the screen. Windows puts a lot of stuff on the screen
Yes.
Yep.
that's not necessary.
Absolutely.
This focuses on exactly the point.
Beautiful word.
That's perfectly said.
Focuses on, yes, thank you, Bob.
I see so many
I think
people with
that's
low
Robert
vision
Campbell
get lost in
Absolutely.
Windows.
We've seen that too.
Oh, yes.
So